So welcome to Multi-Net Design. This is lesson 10 of this particular program. Subscribe to our channel so that you can watch the previous one, and you can go to our channel and go to the playlist and see every tutorial from beginning. So it teach you step by step on how to handle this particular project to the finished. So now what we want to do is to change the materials of all this. So click on this, say edit. So select it, anything that pertains to it. So go to material because they are all in the same family modeling. So click on this particular one and say click, choose another material and rename it to suit you. So just leave it like I leave my phone like this. So if I want to use it, I will know what to do. So click on rendering appearance. One thing you need to do, change this particular graphics because I don't want the surface pattern to be appearing from there. So click this and click no pattern. Okay, so we're not going to affect the first one, so just choose that one. And appearance here, you change it to change something brighter and say ceramic. You click on the ceramic and say porcelain. So porcelain will take you to ice white. So virtually all the Revit file has this particular material. So I always love the kind of white it brings. So you use that, and that is it for that aspect. The pillar tool, I wanted to have something whitish but not too white. So click here and say edit in place. For clicking because we modeled this individually. So click here, it's going to take you to the previous material you use. So click establish duplicate, check the graphics if it's not having any pattern. So you use this and say edit, go to material there and look for the material that you know that is suitable for your column. So here you just use concrete. Do I have any concrete that I know that is suitable for the concrete what I want to use? I don't want concrete, so let me just use normal wall. So I want to use wall paint. Wall paints here I want to use gloss, and the gloss I just want something like light gray. So I want this. I say okay, finished. It's there now, changed. So I want to change the material for this wall as well. So I will choose it this way. It says edit. Since I have its own pattern that is a customized one, so click on it. So already look at the graphics. This is what he has given to me. But I want to change it now to something that will look more attractive a little bit. So click here and say go to siding. On your siding, choose this boarding, or let's use this clapboard horizontal because of this pattern. So it will definitely go a little bit well with that. So click here and click OK. So we have that. Click on these particular steps and say edit. Here now, edit category. You don't have category, so click here and say duplicate material. This is wall part 3. So click now, click on appearance, go to something like concrete setting, or you can search from here and see the pattern that suits you. And if you do not have anyone, just go to miscellaneous, and the miscellaneous is supposed to see something that will attract your attention. If you do not get that, leave it and go somewhere else. So what I used to do most is that I use some established material that I've already copied before, but I cannot use that one here now because this is beyond the scope of this particular joint. So I just wanted to play around this material, concrete, play around it, choose the one that you know that okay, it will definitely be suitable, so or that will be more attractive what you want to do. So you look at this, and if you get it done, fine. So something like concrete, let me use this particular concrete to cast smooth. So okay, from what you are seeing here, you accept it that way and leave it. So when you finish that, you do the same thing to this one too. Click edit, establish. I think you watch the video on how I create the step one after the other. So click there too and say finish. So when you click on finish, most of this has been given. So your floor, you need to be edited to suit the material that's presentable. So click that, you can duplicate it so that it will not affect any other one that you are doing. So roof tiles for laying is what it gives, but you don't want that. Save and change the pattern to something like 3 square. So just use that. Save. Okay. So if you look at it in your 3D now, you see that those material will bring their own. You see, they brought their own sensational. Now what remains is this window hood. Click on it. You can do that on your 3D here. Select it, or select everything like this, and you say so change the material category. Say change the material category, say duplicate, establish. I don't want any pattern on it, so you go here. I want to use ceramic for tin as well. Then I use something of sea blue, or let's use sea blue. Okay, so you can change here, adjust the brightness. You see that it's more whiter than, so that's another trick for that. So click here and you go to your elevation and go and see everything you have done. So why it's not changing, you need to go back here and say the graphics will be chosen. Click on the graphics, say okay, you see turn to normal. So the same thing we apply to every one of them. So it's do the same thing to everyone that you've seen it. The graphics have been selected, and that's what you get. So you as you have done this, 3D has already been established. So what I want to do now is that in the next lesson we create camera and do some rendering that's more reasonable. So here, click this particular one and I change this material. I'm seeing some lines which I don't like seeing here. So choose the third part, and this third part of what you do, say use rendering appearance, and then pattern, you remove it. So that's it for that. Click finish and go back and see what you have done. Zoom to fit.